It's time for the NFC Championship, and the road to a Super Bowl goes through Atlanta. It's the Bears and the Falcons coming up next.
Way to hold on to it.
The NFL playoffs are on EA Sports, and we've got a packed house here at Mercedes-Benz Stadium in downtown Atlanta. Coming up, it's a battle to represent the NFC in this year's Super Bowl, and we've got a classic in store between the Chicago Bears and the Atlanta Falcons. Hello, everyone. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. The postseason continuing here on EA Sports, and man, it is electric in here, and it should be conference championship time.
I don't know about you, but my butterflies in my stomach, they have iron wings in this one. And every guy I've ever talked to has all said the same thing. This game, the conference championship game, may have more intensity than even the Super Bowl because you know what the stakes are. You're trying so hard to get to the big game that this is the one that's the real challenge.
For the right to head down to New Orleans for Super Bowl 58, it's NFC Championship time. Here's Jones to bring it out of the end zone. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23. So here come the Falcons now to get the football for the first time. Under center is a 6'2", 225-pound signal caller, Aaron Rodgers.
And we can talk all we want about football being a team game and leaning on different parts and aspects in order to get it done. And that's entirely true during the regular season. Some weeks it's the defense, the special teams, running the football. But in the playoffs, all the pressure reverts to the quarterback, and he has to play well and play at a really high level in order for his team to win.
From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Throwing now is Rodgers. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And he'll be out of bounds after getting this one across the 40. A good pickup there, 8 yards on the first down completion. Now Rodgers on the bootleg. His throw incomplete. This defense, Charles, really played well in that win a week ago.
But we certainly had a nice conversation with the defensive coordinator, didn't we? And what we heard, I like what we did, but we definitely need more pressure on the quarterback this week.
And he's got the first down yardage as he brings this up to the 47. Defense had a chance to get off the field here in the opening drive, couldn't do it.
I know that we go into these meetings with coaches, and sometimes maybe we can get, a little bit numb because they're always going to talk about how important third down is, aren't they? Offense and defense. In this case, one capitalized, and the other, as you said, had a chance to get off the field and didn't get it done.
We got three.
On first down, Rodgers. That's into the hands of Pitts, the tight end. A gain of 6 there on first. Second down at 4. On the give, this is Mack. Nothing doing. Barely able to muster a yard to hit the 35. Here comes the 7th play of this opening drive. They've moved it well, but here's third down. And now some motion before the snap. And this will be our first penalty of the night's proceedings. Now after the false start, they need 8 yards here on third down. Working from the gun, Rodgers. Toward the sideline. Did he keep the feet in? Yes, he got them both down, says the side judge. And that's good enough for a first down. They'll run on first down with Marlon Mack. And he'll work this forward for about 3 at second down. From the 24, Rodgers. That's going to be caught. Touchdown, Falcons. Kyle Pitts, a 24-yard touchdown. And the Falcons have struck first in this NFC title game. Extra point by Koo, up and good. And it's now a 7-0 game.
Following the touchdown, here's Koo to kick off. This will be fielded inside the 5. And out a little across the 25 to the 27.
So here are the Bears now for their opening drive.
They'll be led out by a first-round pick back in 2021 from Ohio State. It's Justin Fields.
Coming out of Ohio State, one of the top prospects in the NFL draft, and it was so big that they moved up in the draft to get him, to make sure that they had him. And, boys, he got the full package. Loves the game, big-time arm, 4.4 speed, so good that another quarterback prospect said to him, "What's it feel like to run 4.4? Everybody wants to be that fast."
Yeah, this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down.
One thing we do know, he's going to get his catches. So as they move forward defensively, got to continue to focus on not giving up the big play when he does catch the ball in the secondary.
A bad false start penalty there. Now 2nd and 6.
Now it's Fields. This one swung out to Montgomery.
They'll give him 4 yards there. And all of a sudden here, it's 3rd down. They will run for the first time with David Montgomery. And he's got the first before he's brought down at the 39-yard line. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10.
Fields.
That's complete to his receiver, Godwin. They'll contain him to just 4. 2nd down. I think defensively you're okay with that. You're in the first quarter. He's going to get some catches, but they rallied to him quickly.
And that's what you count on, and I like what you just said. First quarter, can you do it all game long? They catch it, you tackle them, they go down on the spot. Because when you're able to do that and you don't give up big chunks of yardage after the catch, now you put the offense in a position where every series they have to work hard to pick up first downs, and you tend to stall them out when you do that.
Now a 3rd down throw, but it misses the target, incomplete.
Here's Aaron Sipos out now to punt on 4th down.
And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken. 37 yards on the punt with no return. And the Falcons will get it 1st and 10 from deep in their own territory. And that is caught. It's Ridley. And he's going to be taken down here with a penalty flag on the field. So apparently some grabbing of the jersey there on the O-line.
Yeah, just look in the interior, and that's where the penalty occurred.
No room to be had there on the 1st down run as he's lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage. Now on 2nd and 16. Rodgers
got this complete to the tight end Pitts.
And he'll be out of bounds near the 30. In fact, right on the 30.
Let's go.
Well, it's almost as if they didn't leave the field after their first drive. They picked right up where they left off. Another good throw there. And this offense, humming here in the early going.
Rodgers now on 1st down. Got a man. It's Brown. And he'll be tackled right on the chalk of the 45. Had the offense humming on the first drive. Not much has changed here on drive number 2.
No, and I think a lot of times confidence just really kicks in for a team. They may have been confident going into the game, but once you prove it on a drive, it's hard to get out of that mindset, isn't it? And look, let's face it, we could always lock in on the skill.
Touchdown, Falcons! 2 touchdown passes now here in this first quarter for Aaron Rodgers.
And the Falcons are off to a 13-0 first quarter lead. Koo for the extra point.
And it's good to make it 14-0. A drive there of just 4 plays. And the end result, an Atlanta touchdown.
Following the touchdown, here's Koo to kick off. fielded just outside the goal line. And no chance to get away as they'll get him down at about the 17-yard line. At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. They'll need to come from behind if they want to play in 2 weeks as they trail early in this NFC Championship game. And nothing much materializing there on the first down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it. The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. Running left, Montgomery. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. 5 men in the secondary now for the Falcons on 3rd down. Out of the gun, Fields. Escaping the pressure right. And he works his way past the line of scrimmage and then slides to a halt. 14-0 the score. This is the NFL on EA Sports. On is the punt team now as this one sent away. Here's Jones. They call that a punt of 38 yards officially. And the Falcons will be taking over 1st and 10. And here comes a big tight end as he gets set for this next drive. And as we look at his highlights, sometimes I've asked you schematically, how do you stop one player? Well, how do you stop a tight end like this without opening up other holes, partner?
You show your basic defenses, whether you're playing the 3-deep zone, the 2-deep zone, but you have your variations underneath it. So sometimes instead of the safety staying deep, the safety will drop down. A sky coverage, they call that. Sometimes the corner's responsible. You get a little, what they call a cloud, someone coming underneath. Sometimes the linebacker shows the ability to rush the passer and instead drops down and tries to get underneath the tight end as he tries to run routes. So many different things you can do from basic sets.
Trying to prevent those highlights we saw. On 1st and 10, here's Rodgers. He completes this to Russell Gage. And he's going to get this down near the 30-yard line. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. To throw is Rodgers. Throwing the out route incomplete. That's Brown. A good pickup there. 8 yards on the first down completion. On 2nd down, here's a run with Mack. He is taken down at the 21 after a short gain of 2. Rodgers going to try and throw on 3rd down. Got his man complete over the middle. That's Brown. And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8. They scored touchdowns on drives 1 and 2, and now they're trying to make it a perfect 3 for 3 to start. They'll run here with Mack. They'll get this halfway home from the 8 to the 4 on a gain of 4. 2nd and goal from inside the 5. They go with Brown, and he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Atlanta. Taking it in from 4 yards out. And the Falcons continue to show why it pays to play at home in the postseason as they add on to their lead. Koo able to connect on the extra point, and that makes the score 21-0. So that drive in total 8 plays, and it results in a 4-yard touchdown run. And this will not be brought out. It's a touchback.
Let's go.
The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. And some dangerous territory. You're already down 3 scores. A 3-and-out here or an inability to put any points up. This one might be over by half.
Yeah, and what you also have to guard against is calling every play for a big shot downfield. Thinking you're going to get all these points back on one drive. You're not. And last time I looked, it's still the first half. I'm not saying you have ultimate patience here, but you also don't have to go ahead and force everything either.
The Bears on 3rd down, just 1 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 7. Here's Fields. They'll set up the screen to Montgomery. And this effort will not get it done. He stopped well short of the first down at the 29. They'll get only a yard out of that, and it'll bring up 4th down.
As a defense, you're more balanced when you're in zone coverage because you're able to keep your eyes on the quarterback and see the play develop in front of you. They're able to keep the quick pass in front of them and stop it right at the line of scrimmage.
The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. Rodgers now on 1st down. Throw right side, caught by Ridley. And that's good for a pickup of 10 yards. And that'll make it 2nd and a foot or so. Play action. Now it's Rodgers. This will be caught by Brown. And he'll get up near the 45. They'll spot it at the 44. Throwing on 1st down is Rodgers. And he's going to have the hook up to Gage. A good pickup there. 8 yards on the 1st down completion. Again, they'll throw with Rodgers. Now look out. Rodgers lost the football. And this is picked up by the Bears. The 20. And they bring this one back. A fumble return for a Bears touchdown. And give some kudos to the defensive coordinator, I think, here. They bring the blitz, they dial it up, and it turns into 6 points for them.
It's so nice to hear you actually give kudos to the defense. It is so nice. You're such an offensive guy like that. I love it. He dialed things up, and boy, a big play resulted for his guys.
Well, you like the credit to the defense there, right, my friend?
Yeah, do I ever?
Santos able to tack on the extra point, and the lead will be cut down to 14. So here's the kickoff now as they'll get it again following that fumble return for a score. Now Jones. And he won't quite make it to the 25.
Let's go, boys. Bring it up.
Aaron Rodgers, he's getting ready to go again here on offense. And he's been good. 2 first-half touchdown passes, no interceptions so far.
Does a lot for your confidence. Does a great deal for your team. Gives them a lead, and they're feeling really good about how they're playing. I think he expects to throw at least another one.
I was going to say, now he wants the first-half hat trick, doesn't he?
Oh, without a doubt. Go ahead and fling him on the field, folks. He wants that type of celebration.
Now it's Rodgers. He completes it to Ridley. Touchdown, Falcons! Calvin Ridley, 76 yards. And the Falcons are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead.
And boy, CD, it's one thing to watch a great run, but when it's a great run with broken contact, it's like a cherry on top. That was a nice play.
Extra point by Koo, up and good. And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21.
Following the touchdown, here's Koo to kick off. Fielded just outside the goal line. And taken down just past the 20 at about the 21-yard line.
And now Chicago getting ready to go as they take the field. They trail early on the road in the playoffs. Not a great combination as they've got it 1st and 10.
To throw is Fields.
Looking for Godwin, and he's got him complete. A gain of 6 there on 1st. Coming up to the line, and they will need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. On 2nd down now, it's Montgomery, and he's able to take this one up to the 35-yard line. 2 minutes remain in the first half of this NFC Championship. A reminder, as we've done all year, we'll send you to Orlando for our EA Sports Halftime Report in a bit. The coach is with us per usual as we start to look ahead, Charles, to our potential matchups in this year's Super Bowl.
Break it down, Coach. Break it down.
And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard. He'll leave it for Montgomery, complete. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30.
Let's go.
A big play that time on the catch and run.
On 1st down, it's Fields. A throw left side taken in by Kmet.
3 yards the gain there, second down. Again, Fields. Nowhere to turn this time, and he goes down. Sacked back at the 29. Now the Bears going to call the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over a minute to go before halftime.
Throwing on third down, Fields. Over the middle, and that's caught by Kmet.
Now the Bears going to use the second of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. This is first and goal and a golden chance to get a score back here before halftime.
This one swung out to Montgomery.
And the stop will come inside the 5 at the 4. That catch good for only a couple. Second and goal from inside the 5.
Fields.
This is caught. Only 3 yards there on the completion. That'll lead to a third and goal. Now a timeout called for by the offense as they stop it with 16 seconds to go in half number 1.
Now Fields on third and goal.
To the end zone, but it's incomplete. So they won't get a touchdown, but here's a chance to at least get 3 to end the first half. From the left hash, he'll have to cut this at a tight angle. And Santos able to put this one up and through. It's good.
So 3 points on the board, as easy a field goal as you're going to get, but I can see you shaking your head.
I love that peripheral vision of yours, partner, because to me, if it's the fourth quarter and you're up 6, I get it. But now, even if you run and don't get in, you're still setting them up to go a long field, 98, 99-yard drive. How do you look at your defense and not give them that opportunity?
So time perhaps for one final kneel down before they take this lead to the locker room. And with time running down, they go down to a knee. So we've reached halftime here in the NFC Championship as we'll head down to Orlando. That's where we find our man Jonathan Coachman at our... Yeah, who has time for a halftime show with a trip to the Super Bowl on the line? Let's get back to it. All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3.
And his guys will get the football right at the 20-yard line.
At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense.
And they have work to do in the second half if they want to earn that berth to the Super Bowl.
And I'm pretty sure this is where their coaches at halftime were saying don't panic, and then demonstrating it by not making a lot of drastic changes to the game plan. Let's just get back to doing what we've been doing all year long. That should be more than good enough.
On second down, Montgomery. And they're able to swarm him behind the line, and his rough night continues. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on third down.
Fields now to throw.
Flushed out right.
All day, baby, all day.
Sometimes guys get locked into such a groove. What do we call it? The game slowing down. They see everything happening almost in slow motion. They see the lanes develop. I feel like he's right there.
Well, and you want this from your leader, right? With this deficit, this stage of the game, second half, no quit in him.
0.
And he'll get this into the hands of Hill, complete.
Oh, no.
So this will be accepted as it moves the offense backwards.
Play action. It's Fields.
Rolling to his right. And he'll protect himself at the end here as he winds up getting pretty decent yardage. They'll run it. Here's Montgomery.
Oh, Montgomery just unable to twist free as they hit him short of the line to gain.
Here comes the Bears punter now as he's on to punt for the 4th time tonight. And this will pin him back deep. That's going to kick out of bounds right at about the 7-yard line. So well done there. And these punters, they get more specialized and better each and every year, don't they?
They sure do. And now it's really not the American punters. It's the Australian punters with their kicking academies and that flat drop and just kind of kicking the nose of the football. They're able to almost stop it where they want to, like a good golfer can check one up.
3 yards the gain there, second down.
Single receiver. Hey.
Now Rodgers. And a quick throw here, that's complete. That catch good for 5. It's third down. Throwing now is Rodgers. Oh, they would have gotten the conversion if he could hold on. Instead, the drop means it'll be fourth down. The Falcons send out their punter. And the way this offense has moved the ball, he hasn't been needed till here in the third. So a change of possession here on the punt. And the Bears take over.
The Chicago offense set to get started.
These guys had to punt their last possession, and that's become too familiar of a refrain. Too many of these drives just wound up going nowhere.
Well, you know how in baseball when the pitcher gets a base hit and he's on base, they bring his jacket out to him to keep him warm? A lot of times the punter goes to the sideline, puts on sweatpants or a wrap over his leg to keep it warm. He might need a massage from the trainer right now from all the work he's getting.
From the 41, Fields. Dancing to his left. A strong running. Now we're going to get a stoppage. Appears to be an injured Bear on the field. Well, he gets attended to. We'll step aside.
Fields on first down. He'll get that complete to his tight end, Kmet.
And he's able to get this one down to the 40-yard line.
Now a first down throw, Fields. Open man is Kmet, the tight end.
And he works it past the 30, almost to the 25.
On first down, Fields.
Oh, this is intercepted, intended for Hill.
Picked off by A.J. Terrell. And the Falcons will take over here just shy of the 30.
About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. And on the last go-around, they really couldn't get anything going.
They had to punt from deep inside their own territory, which means you're going to lose the field position battle as a general rule. What they're looking for now is a little more consistency, move the ball at least a few times on offense, get a couple of first downs, and hopefully flip the field.
Yeah, just something to build off of. That's what they're looking for here. And this will go for 5 up to the 33. The Bears bring out an extra defender in the secondary now for third down. Here's Rodgers to throw. And that is incomplete. The Falcons send out their punter as he'll kick it away for the second time. It'll be 37 yards there on the punt, and the offense will take over with a new set of downs. They'll start on the ground with Montgomery, and he'll push his way forward to about the 32. The first down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5. Again, they'll go ground with Montgomery. Still a couple yards short of the first as the 3-yard gain brings up a third down. Now Montgomery running right. And he will have a first down as they get him to the ground at the 37. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10.
Out of the gun, Fields. That's complete to his running back, Herbert.
Just about every quarterback is trained to really look downfield first before you come back and make a nice, safe throw. And in this case, that's exactly what he did. Found his running back, let him create some space, and it turned out to be a nice play for the offense.
2 first downs have him up near midfield now on 1st and 10. Montgomery. And he's over midfield and into Falcon territory. The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6. Now it's Fields. And this one too low.
Certainly appeared to take away his first read, and by the time he tried to look elsewhere and find an open target, the coverage was too good. That one falls incomplete.
And that play will go nowhere. Losing yardage back near midfield at the 49. Here comes the Bears punter now, as he'll come on for his 5th kick of the night. And he deserves a bronze leg as he gets this one away. Fair catch called for right around the 11-yard line. 1 quarter remains for the right to go on to the Super Bowl. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. And you can bet that they are starting to sense it now. That George Halas trophy nearly theirs. Their spot as NFC champions oh so close as they try to finish this one off. So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10. Working from the gun, Rodgers. Throw right side, caught by Ridley. And he works it across the 25 before being tackled. The passing game continues to be their friend. Even with a stable lead here in the 4th, Charles, they're going back to that well.
Yeah, with their overall philosophy, you know that they trust their quarterback. He's been able to throw it well. They continue to throw these safe passes. Who can blame them?
And this time they were waiting for him as he'll be knocked out before he can get back to the line of scrimmage. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
Brandon, it's clearly a running situation when you're up in the 4th quarter. They're going to have to stack the box and make it difficult for them to move the ball.
Made it very difficult right there. Now they need to repeat that effort.
Yeah, bring 7, 8, 9, whatever it's going to take to slow them down.
On 2nd and 11 now. Rodgers. And that one going to be off target and incomplete. The Falcons on 3rd down. They've converted 3 out of 5 thus far. This is 3rd and 11. On the handoff, it's Mack. And he's going to be stopped here a few yards short of the first as the tackle is made at the 33. Give him 8 yards on the carry, and that's going to bring up 4th down. The Falcons send out their punter as he's on here to punt it away. That'll be a 41-yard punt, just 1 yard on the return. On 1st and 10, here's Fields. They'll set up the screen to Montgomery. That catch good for only a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up. Back to throw. Fields. Over the middle, complete. That's Hawkins. The reception good for 7. It's 3rd down. Now Fields. Open man is Godwin. It's complete. And he will have the Bears' first down as they're able to convert by plenty there on 3rd and 1. Fields throwing again. Looking for Godwin again, and he's got him once more. And he'll work it across midfield inside the 45.
Well, I can put my defensive cap on right now, and I know they're saying don't give up any big plays now. They've controlled this game throughout, and all they want to do is see it through to the end. I think they let their guard down a little.
He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked up by Denzel Ward. And the Falcons will take over possession here up at the 44. Good starting field position for them here as they come up 1st and 10 at their own 44. Starting the drive with a give to Mack. And he sneaks his way forward only for a couple here. 2nd down. The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8. They go right back to Mack. And he works his way forward for about 4 up to the midfield stripe.
The Falcons on third down. They've hit it 50%, 3 of 6 to this point. This is 3rd and 4. And they'll try the jet sweep here. And they'll get him down about 3 yards short of the first. Just a 1-yard pickup there, and it'll be 4th down.
Defensively, they had that one pretty well figured out.
Yeah, and one of the things about this play, it can be even more effective when you run a lot of motion, and there's plenty of times you don't hand it off.
The Falcons send out their punter as he'll come on to kick this one away. And now a low liner. I think he mishit it. And this punt goes out of bounds, and it'll be marked inside the 40.
Let's go!
Here comes Justin Fields and the rest of the Bears offense.
And that interception that ended their previous drive likely also ended any shot they had at victory.
Yeah, long road back from here, no doubt about that one. But let's face it, if you're going to go out there and compete, you want to try and end on a strong note, don't you?
Absolutely. It won't end in a victory like you said, but they can maybe take something positive out of this one. Steps away to his left. And they've got it well across midfield down to the 40 before it's all said and done.
Looks to me, partner, like he's learned a little bit, because earlier in the game, I think he was trying to force a lot of throws into some windows that just weren't open.
Yeah, the interceptions had plagued him, especially a second interception, really a bad throw. So maybe a better decision there.
Yeah, no doubt about it. I think he learned from earlier in the game, and he's applying it now.
And he'll be pulled down as a penalty flag will rein in as well, and that would appear to be a face mask.
So give him the yardage on the completion and also tack on 15 more.
If you get that hand up there, you've got to let go immediately or just not close the hand at all. He didn't, gave it a tug, and that was easy for the officials to see.
Back to Montgomery on 2nd down.
And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11. 4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a 3rd down.
Here's Fields.
Throw left side, taken in by Hill.
And the Bears are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
I don't care how many times we say it, I still get a kick out of watching quarterbacks and receivers do the pass tree in pregame warm-up. But I always remember that when we go to practices, we see that after practices as well. They really tune it up, don't they?
And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Chicago.
David Montgomery.
A 3-yard touchdown run.
And the Bears have got it back to a 2-score game here in the 4th.
Santos with the extra point. And that'll make this now an 11-point deficit. 2 scores down, 3 timeouts left. Still a chance if they can somehow get this one back. And a good job here by the Falcons. Their hands team able to recover it. Now Aaron Rodgers and the offense heading back onto the field. And right now, probably just one thing in his mind. It's getting back to the hot start because he's really faded.
And ordinarily when that happens, the quarterback, as you know, is usually the leader of the squad. Now there's probably a silent camaraderie that comes around him saying, hey, guess what? We got you. Don't worry about it. Let's go, big fella. Because they know more times than not, he tends to pick things up, and they tend to play well.
46 yards rushing for him in the ball game now on 14 carries.
Two minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So it's Falcon football as we welcome you back. And the scoreboard on their side, they're just looking to melt away these final couple of minutes and put this one in the left-hand column. And he'll go down right on the edge of the red zone following a pickup of about 7 or 8. And now right out of the 2-minute break, we'll get a timeout used defensively with 1:56 to go.
Here's Mack to get it again on 2nd down.
And they'll get this down to the 10. And now we're going to get a timeout defensively. So another stop, 1:50 left in the football game. A good chance now to put this game on ice. This is 1st and goal.
We got three, fellas. We can get it.
They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And a short pickup there down to about the 9. Now the Bears will use their 3rd and final timeout as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play. They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And from the 9, they get this to the 5-yard line. A lot of tired bodies on that field, but this is a big play, 3rd and goal. They'll try and run. Here's Mack. And he is into the end zone for a Falcon touchdown. Marlon Mack, his 2nd touchdown of the night. And the Falcons are closing in on a Super Bowl berth now as they extend their 4th quarter lead. Well, something about this team, you just felt like they were one of destiny all season long, and they made themselves today, as you can see, the class of the NFC.
Yeah, and it's starting to look more and more like a Super Bowl trip is very much in their future.
And the fans starting to book those tickets.
Now Younghoe Koo for the extra point.
And he's been a busy man, 5 for 5 now as he knocks another one through to extend the lead. 5 plays there on that drive. And the end result was a Marlon Mack touchdown run.
Following the touchdown, here's Koo to kick off. Fielded just outside the goal line. And he will be brought down here inside the 20. Good coverage as he's dropped at the 17. Another drive coming up for this Chicago offense. And their backs really against the wall now. And we knew how tough it would be for them. You're coming on the road, NFC title game, crazy environment, and certainly just not looking good here in the 4th. On 1st down, it's Fields.
Open man is Hill. He's got it. 5 yards on the catch there. Brings up 2nd down. Now they got to get to the line quickly.
Fields throw on target to Godwin here.
And he'll be out of bounds at the 25-yard line. Only 3 yards on the catch. It's 3rd down.
A shotgun snap. Fields.
Over the middle, he finds Godwin complete.
And he will have the Bears 1st down, and he's going to have it by plenty. Able to get 8 yards there on 3rd and 2.
That'll be incomplete with 9 seconds now showing on the clock. To throw once more on 2nd and 10.
Fields. A throw left side taken in by Kmet.
And he'll be out of bounds after getting this one across the 40. 9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1.
And one last throw here for Fields.
Now a desperation throw deep downfield. That's incomplete, but there is a flag down, so hang on. A big call coming on 3rd down. Well, the crowd doesn't like that. Was going to bring up 4th. Now it's 1st.
They don't like it at all, do they? It brings them back into it, but really not in a positive way. Now they're angry.
And this is going to be intercepted. Picked up by Denzel Ward.
And the Falcons come up with a late turnover, but it will probably only matter to the statisticians as this ball game is now officially over.
So, Charles, oh so close on one side to getting to that Super Bowl. Oftentimes, we just show the stage and the glitz and the glamour and the confetti. You sometimes forget about those guys.